Hello everyone and welcome to Sutton's Days and to, oh my gosh, I need to tackle this freezer, right? So this is the freezer in the breezeway. We have another one out in the garage, one at a time. One at a time. Phil is running errands. He's getting out of my way so that I can tackle this chaos, right? And this is just one of the chaos freezers. So let me show you what we got going on here. The lighting in here is terrible, so I apologize. I did realize I'm going to have to defrost this summer, so even more reason to get it all emptied out, right? But I had purchased these baskets. I think I got them from Dollar General. I don't know. In the hope that it would help me keep organized. I really feel like they take up a lot of space, so I don't know. But then we've got the door, right? I've got butter here and there, blueberries here and there, backup coffee. There's a ham. So we're going to go through here, figure out what is in this freezer, and see what kind of trouble I can get into. This breezeway is a catch-all, if I'm going to be honest, 365 days a year. But this time of year, when it's cold outside, this is kind of our indoor refrigerator if it needs to be, right? I do have a little space heater in here because I always sit out with the dogs when I put them out. But this is where the eggs are when we bring them in from the chickens. This is where I have butternut squash. We're going to be tackling that this week too. From the garden, I still have butternut squash from the garden because this stays roughly 40 degrees, you know, if I don't have the heater going. So one of our friends went downstate and she knows this store that I don't know anything about, and she got an epic deal on baby back ribs, and so she brought us some. Yay! So, baby back ribs. Okay, what do we have in here? This is all butter, baby. Butter, right? And how much do we have in here? This is where I don't think this system is as effective as it needs to be, but this, I have to defrost this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 2-packs, 22 pounds of butter. 22 pounds of butter in that basket. And I know I can get more because I'm created that way, right? So 23. We've got this. 23, so I took some out of the door. Okay. So this is a pork butt, obviously, right? Okay, we'll put that there for right now. And another pork butt. And theoretically, I would like to stack them. Oh. Nope. That's not going to happen. Okay. Back up on its side. Back up on its side. Don't move. Okay. I have a bag of blueberries that I busted open because I dropped, so I have to repackage those. These are blueberries. These are blueberries. I have more blueberries than a sane person should have, but they're so good. So we're going to be doing a lot of different blueberry things. Okay. Oh, I have something fun coming up for you guys with this, so I wanted to find that. That's good. So I'm going to put that in the freezer that I now have space in the kitchen. Yes. That's a nice big thing of beef smoked sausage. Oh, yeah, good stuff, okay? This basket has steaks and chicken, rotisserie chicken, and that's a chicken breast. So I'm going to put all the rotisserie chicken, all the rotisserie chickens going in that basket. Jalapenos, yeah. So that'll be for jam. And, oh, these are some of the sausages that we make. Okay, we have to use these. This looks... Okay, I have steaks everywhere. This is the problem. So, that is pork sausage from our friends. That is other sausage from our friends. This is sausage from us. Okay, so that is all homemade sausage, right? So we're going to keep that there. Notice I'm losing control of this up here, but it's all good. Another rotisserie chicken. Another rotisserie chicken. Remember, I stocked up on those. I'll link that video for you. But rotisserie chicken is good, easy, fast, quick food. And so my goal now is to get them all in one place. And then I will come back and I will count. Yes, I will. Whoop. Come here, butter. Okay. Well, I buy butter when I find it on sale or when I go down to Sam's Club. And the place where I normally find it on sale didn't have it on sale this year. So I'm being a little protective of my butter. Butter, baby. Okay. More blueberries. Sausage patties. So these are going to go upstairs also. Okay. What can I do with these steaks? That is the question. So we have rotisserie chicken and we have our homemade sausages. We have pork butt, we have steak, we have more butter. So the steaks are going to have to find a new home. But that is rotisserie chicken drumstick. Watch out. She's going in and it's coming down. Oh, this is horrible. Okay, so this is another pork butt. And a whole chicken. Yeah, baby. Okay. We'll put the whole chickens in the middle. Because I think I have some more of them. I have some parts and pieces. But I also have, and they're flying at me. See, drumsticks, you know. Yay. No, those are drumsticks. These are thighs. Okay. I have to amp up the rotisserie chicken on the menu plan. More butter. Okay, and I would like to get this all situated before, Okay, it's like Christmas, only it's really cold. Okay, Christmas is cold. I found bacon. Yes, I did. I thought that we were out of our home-raised bacon. And we didn't keep any pork this year from the pigs that we raised, so I was kind of getting a little bummed. We found bacon. Oh, okay, and a pork roast, nice, and more bacon, nice. Okay, so to start off with, sometimes it's like playing freezer Tetris. You know, you're moving stuff around to figure out where it fits best. Okay. And to discover the random jalapenos. Okay. Good. Those go there. Whew. Doggy. There's a lot of stuff in here. And that is rotisserie chicken. Bananas. Okay. Bananas. More bananas. It's okay. They're good for bread. That works. Okay. Oh. I did it again. I did it again. Okay. So you guys got all over me last time about the shrimp. Okay. So I'm actually going to boil this. I'm not going to eat this. I know what freezer burned shrimp tastes like. And no, it's not good. I don't think it's good. So what I will do is I'll boil this, chop it up, and feed it to the chickens. They'll be happy. I'll be happy. They will turn it into eggs. Beautiful thing, right? Okay, let me bring you down because, whew. So here we have this disaster, right? Okay, so I just cleared out all of that space right there. And in this basket, we obviously have a ham. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. Okay. So I'm going to put, well, I just did. I'm going to put the ham and the steaks and the pork butt all on the top shelf, okay? And then I have more butter and more shrimp. So we are going to be adding shrimp to the menu plan for this week. Okay, and the butter, let's see if I can do this. I need a bucket to sit on. Hi, we're down low now. Okay, so I moved the bucket, you know, the basket with all the butter down here, I think it's fairly safe to say I'm not going to need to buy butter for a little while. And then I'm going to stack in the middle. Oh boy. Let's see how organized I can get here. I'm going to stack the other butter right here, because I know in the freezer in the garage that I have more butter. So shrimp and butter, okay? And this is some bacon. I'm going to put that on the top shelf so that it's visible and I can see it. This was, hi, I'm lazy. I'm just going to throw some bananas in the freezer. And so I did. Okay. And, oh, apparently I threw a whole bunch of them in the freezer. Okay. So, more nanner bread. Actually, what I'm probably going to do with these, I mean, a body can only eat so many bananas, is I'm probably going to turn these into eggs too. This whole box right here is frozen bananas that in my infinite wisdom, for some reason, I just tossed in there because I was busy. So I'm going to defrost these and feed them to the chickens. Chickens love bananas. Who doesn't love bananas? Do you love bananas? I love bananas. Chickens love bananas. So those are going to the chickens. So they're getting bananas and shrimp. Oh my gosh, it's great being our chickens. Okay, and here we have more steak that I apparently, oh see, that's not going to work. That system is not going to work because I need to get that other pork butt up there. And this is a whole box of those sausage patties. I'm calling the kids to come get them. Yes, I am. They got to go. Okay. Which just cleared up a whole bunch of space. Shush! This is amazing. This is amazing. Okay, I'm calling the kids. And I'm going to offer up the sausage patties and the shrimp to the kids. Yeah, except for maybe a couple of the shrimp. I'll keep a couple of the shrimp. Anyway, and then that whole basket right there will be steaks. So they're very visible. That almost. That? Oh no, that's all right. Okay. I thought for a minute it was venison. It's not. Okay. These low shelves are butt kickers. So let's see. And they like to run from you. Steak is life. I love steak, not gonna lie. And so we got a really good deal on some ribeye steaks. And so we had them cut them up and then we vacuum sealed them. So that's them and that's them. And okay, now I gotta call the kids really quick. This is where I'm at. So I honestly did not know that I had 3 pork butts in here, but I knew I had 2. So I have 3 pork butts, a ham, some ribs, some bacon, just a little bit of bacon. I have the homemade sausage. I have the whole rotisserie chickens, and I have the parted rotisserie chickens. I have my butter. I saved a couple shrimp for me. The rest are going to the kids. And that is our steaks. And then I made the bottom shelf blueberries. That's where all the blueberries are. Now that empty space right there is going to be for the blueberries that I find in the garage freezer. And those shrimp are moving to the door because I know I have more butter out there also. So I got the door emptied. I have a little bit of chicken breast, some ground beef. I have my pecans, and I have my very important coffee. Yes, I do. So now I have more space in here to be able to, you know, consolidate what is in the garage and bring some of that in. I'm out in the garage. You may hear the chickens in the background, but I think I have a butter problem. I might have a butter problem. Okay, so I'm going to grab the butter from here and I'm going to bring it into the other freezer and the blueberries. Okay, so I have a butter and a blueberry. Okay, I just got through 2.5 freezers. So I have the 3 pork butt there, bacon, ribs, ham, all that stuff. Okay, I got it all organized. It's all organized. Life is great. Too many blueberries. I have my pecans. I have 2 chicken breasts up here and 3 jalapeno peppers, and then my coffee's on the bottom. Now we're gonna go out to the garage. Okay, this is a hot mess and was quite honestly more than I thought. So on the top shelf, I have fat that I have to render down to lard. I have 2 pork butts from our pigs, and I have ham hocks that I looked for earlier and couldn't find. So I found those. This is all pork butt that we cut into country ribs, okay? I have 2 round roasts that I got on sale. Eye of round roast, there you go. That is pork chops, okay? And then 1 thing of ribs from our pigs. So that's all from our pigs. And then the blue is ground sausage. The red is ground burger, okay? And then down here, I have all of my chicken breast and more fat to render down. Now, I have some smoked ham hocks. I have some frozen vegetables, more chicken, and some more frozen vegetables. It is cold outside. The sun's finally out, kind of. I haven't seen the sun in forever, okay, but the sun's finally out, so that's good. But it is still cold, and it is still cold in the breezeway, and it's cold in the barn. Okay, so, whew, okay, this has been remarkably eye-opening. Now, I have run this pantry challenge for 6 years, okay, and I don't think that I've ever been as overwhelmed as I am now. I am blessed. Trust me, we are blessed. We have worked really hard at this, okay? But it's also giving me, quite honestly, a little bit of heart palpitations here when I realized exactly how much was in these freezers. I knew there was a lot, but I also knew that it was very cattywampus. I did not realize to the extent that it is. So I did, you probably can't see it, but in the freezer in the breezeway, currently today, I have 59 pounds of butter, okay? I have 7 gallon-sized Ziploc bags of blueberries. I have 25 packages of steaks. Most of those hold 2 steaks. I have 4 packages of bacon. 3 are homegrown and 1 is from the store. I have 3 full pork butts. I have a spiral ham. I have a package of ribs. I have 2 random chicken breasts. And then I have 20 rotisserie chicken halves, okay? Yeah, now we go out to the one in the garage. And this is where it kind of got me a little bit because I actually found stuff that, you know, I didn't anticipate. So there's 33 packages of ground beef out there. There's 30 packages of ground sausage. I have never been so happy that we sold the pig that we intended to grow for us this year. I have 2 eye of round that I'm pretty sure I bought them on sale at some point for a video and then forgot about them. I have 32 packages of pork chops. They have 2 pork chops each. I'm so glad we didn't keep the pig this year. I have 2 pork butts from our pig. One of them I need to use sooner than later because I noticed that the vacuum seal is starting to come undone from the processor. I have 5 packages of ham hocks that honestly I couldn't find when I looked for them. I could not find them when I looked for them. And I'm like, you know, I wanted it to make more ham and bean soup for Phil. And so I just figured I was out of luck. No, I have 5 packages, and most of those have like 4, I don't know. Anyway, we get the pork butts because we use them for a multitude of things, but our favorite thing is to cut them up like country ribs. It is much more economical. I'm not paying for, you know, the bone in the country ribs, and we get it the way that we like it. So I have 8 packages of those out there for us, and I have 35 packages of Frankenboobs, the big, you know, chicken breasts. So that's from our last chicken haul. That's what we kept, you know, aside from the 30 pounds that I put in jars. Yeah. Okay. And then I went out to the freezer. There's a refrigerator in the barn. And so I use that freezer for emergencies. And there's a turkey out there. Yep. So that I'm going to save. That's this year's. I bought it this year. So that is going to go for probably next Thanksgiving. I found 2 packages of beef bones. And altogether, I found 4 packages of fat that I need to render down into lard. it's it's a lot. It's a lot. Okay. And that's what worries me about it, is that it's a lot. So I know that my canned foods are good for, a good long time. They're good for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. That's not a problem. But the stuff in the freezer, it has a more finite shelf life. So I have to make it a point to go out there and check on that more frequently, update my counts to make sure that I have what I need when I need it. Okay. And that it's not getting freezer burned or anything like that. Big concern. I don't want to throw out any food. It became a habit. For many years, at least once a week, I was cooking for 10 people. Okay. We would have family dinners here. My mom, we would have all the kids, and I enjoyed doing it. It was, it was a good time. We don't do it anymore. My mom is gone and the kids are, growing up and not available. They're working or doing whatever. Everyone has reached that chapter in their life where they're busy. And I'm sitting here with a lot of food. I don't really do. Last year I did try to do, like little dinner parties. I'm not a dinner party person, folks. And my dinner parties are dinner parties with people that don't care if I look like this, that don't care if I've dusted every inch of the house. So, but even that became a little more difficult because we're all busy. We all have all these different things going on. So it kind of stopped once spring hit and hasn't really picked up the summer or this winter because we've all been just as busy. So I am going to be trying to figure out maybe a couple people to bless or a way to utilize this food in a faster manner. So what I did for this time, let me find the right week here in my planner. By the way, this is the book that you can get on Amazon. There's a link down below. So it's all printed out for you already. Okay. And where is it? What month is it? Do tell. Okay. So I went through and I did my menu plan, right, for this week. I got as far as Saturday. So tonight we are going to have rotisserie chicken. I'm going to defrost it. I'm going to air fry it to crisp it up a little bit. And Phil will have, some kind of vegetable on the side. Tomorrow we're going to do steak. Tuesday, country ribs. Wednesday, pork chops. Thursday, we're going to make burgers. And on Friday, I'm going to do chicken breast. Saturday, I legitimately have no idea right now. I think there was something that I missed making last week. And so I'm going to go through that freezer and double check. Or we just might have breakfast. Breakfast sounds good, doesn't it? But inventory. My gosh, please get out there, inventory your freezers. So important. Especially if you have multiple, like I do. No matter what happens, they get away from you. Especially during harvest season. That is when they get away from you the most. And so I knew it was chaos in there. I just did not know to what extent. And now I do. And now it is theoretically under control. Okay. And I know better what we're dealing with. And so now I was talking to a friend and I said, I am flabbergasted. I am flabbergasted. I have been continuing to stock up like I'm stocking up for 10 people, which is a whole nother discussion we'll have later on this week. But there's no way that I can go through everything, without feeding 10 people. So I am going to make a concentrated effort, and we are going to probably do this pantry challenge for longer than the month of January, which is typically how we do it anyway, but I'm going to really focus on it. I have no legitimate reason to purchase any kind of meat for at least the next 6 months, and probably longer than that. But I'm kind of glad that I didn't order more beef from a local farm. I mean, part of me is like, oh yeah, and then the other, no, don't do it. I'm still going to watch the sales because otherwise I'm sure the sticker shock is going to blow me away when it comes time. So I'm still going to watch the sales. I'm still going to pay attention to what's going on, but I am not purchasing any more proteins for the foreseeable future. But we will find different recipes for canning it up. I will be making more soups. You know, I have to backfill the ham and bean soup. I have to backfill the chicken noodle soup, or the chicken soup, you know, that you add noodles to if you want. There's some soups that I have to fill over the course of the last 3 months since my surgery has been dwindling down a lot of that stuff, and I have not been cooking as much because of that, and I am not eating as much because of that. So it's time to sit down, reevaluate where we are, what we're doing, and this was an eye-opening experience. This truly, truly was. So I hope that you enjoyed coming along for the chaos that was my freezer inventory. And I hope that you gleaned something from my disaster. Get out there, inventory those, menu plan, see what you got going on. I'm not complaining. Please don't ever think that I'm complaining. I have worked very hard at this, and we are very blessed, and I understand that. And so it is time to start utilizing a lot of it. Okay, everybody, until next time. What do you got going on in your menu plan this week? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know how your freezer inventory is going. Be safe.